Later Liu Li, Cheng and Yuan Bingyan began new works, and Yuan Lu went along with one of the champions. In the early harvest time of 2020, an old outfit dream show Liu Li, which was adjusted from Shi Shiling's book Liu Li Mei Renchak, was coordinated by Yin Tao and Mai Guanzi and featured by Cheng and Yuan Bingyan. With its awesome plot and high prominence, the play has won innumerable crowds once it was communicated. In spite of the fact that it has been over a long time since the play finished, numerous watchers are as yet drenched in it and have been anticipating the reparticipation between Cheng and Yuan Bingyan. Suddenly, presently I truly hang tight for the news. Later Liu Li, Cheng and Yuan Bingyan began new works, and Yuan Lu went along with one of the champions. As to recollaboration between Cheng and Yuan Bingyan, it was uncovered in view of an old ensemble two-fold courageous woman show called Watching the Stars Ocean. Since the play was declared a couple of days prior, Yuan Bingyan and Cheng are an ideal contender for one of the champions in the Courageous Woman. The greater part of the crowd should know all about these two entertainers. All things considered, they are the hells of the new age of entertainers and media outlets as of late. Whether it is appearance, acting abilities, or notoriety, traffic, they are extraordinary. What's more, featured in a great deal of shows and jobs. For instance, Qing Yun Zhi in its personality Lin Jinggao, Liu Li in its personality Yu Sifan, Yu Juntun in its personality Qian, Agarwood Destroys in its personality Ying Yuan, and so on, are known as exemplary works and jobs. Furthermore, Yuan Bingyan is additionally not second-rate. The young lady in Old Nine Entryways, Mo Shanshan and Zhang Yi, Chu Zuanji and Liu Li, and Liu Ling and all the best are completely lauded. Whether it is Cheng Yi or Yuan Bingyan, they are both promising rising stars among the new age of entertainers and media outlets. It is unequivocally a result of their greatness in one another that such countless crowds like them in their featuring works, and they have been anticipating their collaboration once more. Today, the declaration of this Wang Xinghe is the greatest insistence to them and the greatest criticism to the fans. Likewise, on the grounds that this Wang Xinghe is an old outfit show with two champions, the contender for the Courageous Woman should not exclusively be Yuan Bingyan, yet in addition one more entertainer with great looks, acting abilities and fame. Full stop. Furthermore, Yuan Lu, who became famous with Yu Juntun, is clearly a very reasonable one. In 2008, Yuan Lu ventured into the film and TV circle for featuring in Li Xiaohong's variant of Dream of Red Houses, and afterward progressively featured in Young Ladies Rush, Legend of Dance Music, Soul Ship, Blossoms Over Blossoms Flying Overhead, Non Yan's Hey Record, Chen Qingling, Pendlay Room and numerous different works. In view of A Melody with the Lord in 2021, Yuan Lu has become well known all around the web with the job of Qiu Yanzi. Despite the fact that she isn't the champion in the play, she has earned preferred consideration and respect over the Courageous Woman. From that point onward, her ubiquity and assets for film and TV dramatizations have developed to an ever-increasing extent. This year, she likewise delivered a We Should Attempt the World featuring her, Yang and Zhao Lucy, which was additionally broadly perceived. Afterward, he featured in Zing with the Phoenix with Zhao Liang, Lin Jinkson and others, and it has been effectively finished. Despite the fact that Yuan Lu's prevalence has not yet arrived at the first line, yet her acting abilities are not substandard, far and away superior to some first-line entertainers who have become famous. Hence, one might say that it is more appropriate for her to join this new show that Cheng Yi and Yuan Bingyan will play in the future. As of now, the send-off of this antiquated outfit two-fold champion show Wang Xinghe has been reported data shows up. Assuming you like it, if it's not too much trouble, continue to watch. 02. Fox Pixie Little Go-Between Moonred is finished, every one of the entertainers are out of the circle, and Yang Mi's Fox eyes stick out. Fox Pixie Little Go-Between Moonred is an old ensemble fantasy show adjusted from the comics, featuring Yang Mi and Guangjun. The play recounts the narrative of Tu Shan Huanghong, played by Yang Mi, the top of the Tushan Fox faction, who met the relative of the Dongfang family, Dongfang Yu, played by Guangjun, lastly got to know one another in the wake of anguish previously. When the show was all the while recording, some netizens broke out some Reuters pictures, and the entertainers' styles were generally welcomed. The first is the presence of the female hero sister Tu Shan, played by Guo Xiaoding. She has a jogging image of Reuters. Her entire body is fundamentally wearing blue, with different shades of blue superimposed, which is exceptionally layered. She wears a crown on her head. It is additionally extremely special, a piece like the wings of a bird. The entire individual looks guiltless and blameless, as though dreaming back to the jacaranda of the legend of Sword and Pixie I, which makes individuals incapable to take their eyes off. Notwithstanding Guo's eye-adding, Chen Daoling's style is considerably more attractive. Chen Daoling assumes the part of the woods watchman Yu Tiksha in this play. She was wearing a backwoods-style light green dress with thick turned pigtails on the two sides. She seemed to be a mythical person living in the woods in the sun, and her delicate and courteous demeanor made it hard not to be moved. The other entertainers, for example, Shi Ji, who is warm and smooth, wears a dark dress with long dark nails and is exceptionally tyrannical. Hu Liangxin's Tu Shanrongrong is wearing white and green garments, with emerald-shaded headgear, and the air is convincing. Obviously, as the champion Tu Shanhuanghong, played by Yang Mi, her style is significantly more novel and exceptional. Tu Shanhuanghong has a very strong evil presence power, incomparable appeal, and a sharp psyche. Her general shape is overwhelmed by the appeal of a fox. Above all else, it is Yang Mi's eyes. She is brought into the world with a couple of fox eyes. The fox has little ears, and the red cosmetics is beguiling and tyrannical. As a rule, every one of the individuals from Fox Pixie Little Go-Between Moon Red are on the web, with various styles, and the young ladies are different in magnificence. It resembles 100 blossoms sprouting. This time, the Fox Pixie Little Intermediary Moon Red was authoritatively declared to be done. Some netizens remarked subsequent to watching the extraordinary release that each casing can be straightforwardly utilized as a screensaver. The recording is lovely. It tends to be seen that the creation group of Fox Pixie Little Relational Arranger Moon Red is extremely mindful, and each shot has been painstakingly cleaned. In light of the enormous number of driving entertainers in the unit, there are not very many shots of every entertainer and the finished exceptional delivered. Smart netizens saw that in spite of the fact that there are very few shots of Yang Mi and Guangjun, they involve the first solid for their lines, and the photos together look more amicable than the Reuters picture. Yang Mi's fox eyes move exceptionally unique. There is air, both of them in a similar edge look extremely satisfying to the eye and have a feeling of CP. The principal entertainers of other unit dramatizations, like Chen Daoling, Chen Yao, and Zhu Zudin, in spite of the fact that they can see the full plot of the characters, the powerful recordings look more light-footed than the Reuters pictures, and the garments are more finished. As youthful blossoms, I have had my own magnum opus previously, and I trust that my acting abilities in Fox Pixie Little Relational Arranger Moon Red have additionally moved along. As of now, everybody's assessment of this show is blended, however it has just been finished. Making inferences is too soon. I trust that the authority broadcast of the plot won't be regular, satisfy the endeavors of the beautician, and give the crowd a reviving inclination. 03. Zhao Lucy rides a bike joined by a secretive man, associated with Yang. Zhao Lucy met the blossom provider while riding a bike, and she was so glad to promptly take pictures. It worked out that the roses that the individual sent were a few sunflowers that were sprouting splendidly, likewise called sunflowers. Who is that man? He was by all accounts agreeable with Zhao Lucy. Despite the fact that he didn't show his actual face, he wore sparkling dark cowhide shoes and had thick eyebrows. Zhao Lucy was additionally entertained along these lines. Perceiving how cheerful she was, she ought to live it up. She was clearly going with awesome companions. Think about who is that individual? Might it at some point be Yang? Since other than Yang, who else is so near Zhao Lucy? Obviously, without seeing his face, it is difficult to confirm that he is Yang. Truth be told, Zhao Lucy and Yang have had outrages for quite a while. At the point when they acted together, they appeared to have had a great deal of contact. They were not terrified of the staff watching. They embraced and looked cheerful. The situation is the very same. It's no big surprise that Zhao Lucy is youthful and delightful, and in media outlets, obviously, everybody loves blossoms sprout, and vehicles see vehicles. In any case, this time it appears to be that Zhao Lucy is conveying the man, and it very well may be effectively seen from the photograph that the man is sitting behind Zhao Lucy's bike. A major man like him, I keep thinking about whether Zhao Lucy can convey it. Zhao Lucy was wearing a light blue sweater, white jeans, and a couple of white tennis shoes, with a fabric pack swinging from her shoulders, similar to an exceptionally standard young lady. On the off chance that you don't have any acquaintance with her, regardless of whether you meet her, you wouldn't anticipate that she should be a famous entertainer in media outlets. Is that secretive man reluctant to show his face, or for different reasons? Who is it? Just Zhao Lucy knew it. It appears to be that these two photographs were taken in the recreation area. Now that it is winter, it tends to be seen that the blossoms and plants on the side of the road of the recreation area are wilted. It was uncommon that the strange man tracked down a couple of sunflowers and persuaded Zhao Lucy into a spring breeze. How did both of them have a good time? I am so desirous of others. In the event that that individual is Yang, he and Zhao Lucy should have the option to wander for some time. Indeed, even only two still photographs show that the two are blissful. I suppose that occurred in the beyond 2 days. You can play bikes in the recreation area during the day. No, it ought to be known as a two-person bike. Since the bike is by all accounts riding by one individual, however they are clearly two individuals. The increasingly more this puzzling man looks, the more he seems to be Yang. Other than Yang, who else could Zhao Lucy be so amicable to? As a matter of fact, something like this is very typical. In any case, we don't have to conjecture excessively, as long as Zhao Lucy is cheerful. Zhao Lucy rides a bike joined by a puzzling man, who is thought to be Yang. He is by all accounts truly adept at persuading Zhao Lucy to be content, and it is by no means a lot to say that he is a seasoned veteran at getting young ladies. Zhao Lucy thinks for even a moment to show his face to take pictures. For what reason does he keep quiet? We've all played together. Would you say you are as yet terrified of any embarrassment? Once in a while I feel that the knapsacks of those symbol-sending male stars are excessively weighty. For what reason would it be a good idea for them to be so severe with themselves? Need to live with yourself? Or on the other hand, would you say you fear the fans' chilling heart? Obviously, he wouldn't even come close to showing his actual face in the photographs. We can say that he is associated with Yang, and there is no significant and dependable proof to demonstrate it is him, except if there are extremely cautious netizens who can perceive the attributes of his fingers and eyebrows. He just showed this little piece of features. Might everybody at any point differentiate?